Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen and today I'm sharing with you guys some $1 dollar store farmhouse DIYs. So let's jump into it. Before I get started, I do want to thank Persona Nutrition for sponsoring today's video. If you guys don't know who Persona Nutrition is, they are a next generation of vitamin and nutrient home delivery platform. Your vitamins are sent monthly to your door, which is super convenient for me. I don't have to go to the store, pick out all these vitamins that I need, and sometimes I don't really know what I need. So I love that it's super easy to sign up. You just take a short little assessment test and it'll ask you your name, address, and it'll also ask you some personal health questions so they can perfect your supplements for you. They also ship to 155 plus countries and they have 60 plus vegan supplements. All packaging is also biodegradable, and what I love about them is they did partner with Vitamin Angels and they provide 2 children with vitamin A for a year with every order shipped. If you guys want to check out Persona Nutrition, I will leave a link in the description box below. First DIY, I'll be using 4 of these chalkboards. These are from Dollar General and they were only $1 a piece. And I obviously did not want the backs of these to hold them up, so I just tore them off and they actually tore off pretty easy. It looks like I was struggling there, but I promise you it was easy to take those off. And I did save those pieces of wood just in case I wanted them for something else. And if you craft like I do, then you would definitely know that we keep everything. I'm going to be using this little wooden box. This actually came from Michael's. It was 99 cents. And then if you use the 20% off coupon, they end up being 79 cents, which is quite a steal for small little wooden pieces. And then now I am just hot gluing these little frames together so I can make a cute little window frame. I recently did another one of these in a different DIY with Dollar General frames as well, but I thought this one was so cute. I liked the black against the wood color, and I think this is really pretty. I was having some struggles with this. I actually ended up tearing it apart off camera and having to redo everything just because it was being such a pain, and I had to like sand the glue off to re-glue it. It was like a whole thing, but normally that doesn't happen, but I was just like too impatient. I kept like flipping it over, and so you can see like there's gaps, and I ended up fixing that later on. This garden stake came from Dollar General last year, I want to say. I haven't seen them around this year, so I don't know if they'll be getting any in, but I just had this in my stash, wanted to use it. And then I just glued that wooden piece to the bottom, and I'm just going to be gluing the little farmhouse sign right to the center. And I just think this is a really cute piece. I love small pieces like this for my home just to decorate on a budget. And this cost me $6 to make pretty much. I had so many things left over I would buy and then I wouldn't use, and I'm using these stickers. These are from Dollar Tree as well. I've used these in a couple DIYs recently, and I just really like them. I think they have like a modern farmhouse type feel, although I am all traditional farmhouse all the way when it comes to how I decorate my home. I like to have a little bit of modern stuff in the home, but I mean, I'm all for the pigs, the cows, the chickens, the goats, the ducks, like all of it. That is just what I like, but I love these stickers, and I just put them all the way around the wooden box. And this is what it looks like when it is all done. I love the way these stickers turned out. This was like a last minute thing with the stickers, and I just added a candle and some boxwood greenery. Next DIY, I'll be using this little crate. This is from Goodwill and it was $3.09. I love finding items like this from Goodwill, and I'm just using the good old Martha Stewart and the Tilled Soil. This is one of my favorite colors of paint. I've used it so many times, and this is the only Martha Stewart paint I have, but I just love the way it goes on. It kind of reminds me of chalk paint, and I just really like this color, and I'm not like a big color person, so when I can switch it from white to brown, like this is like a huge deal. once that was dry, I just went in with a chip brush. The chip brush is actually from Dixie Belle, but I think you can pick them up anywhere, Walmart, Michael's, any type of craft store. And I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint in white, and I just love the finish of this. I am also going to be using a sign from Dollar General. It has a pig on it and it says oink, and I thought this like distressed, like dry brushing look looked really good next to the little pig frame you'll see in a second. So that's why I wanted to go with these colors, because I thought it matched really well. And then I just glued the pig frame right to the side. I know it was a little big, but I still thought it was super cute. I almost thought about like cutting the pig out, but I thought this is kind of why I painted it the color I did, and I love the way this turned out. I just added some greenery I already had, and that is it for this one. For this DIY, I'll be using this galvanized bucket from Dollar Tree, and then I'm be using these stickers, pop-up stickers. These are like the larger ones. Gosh, I'm so good at explaining things. It's ridiculous. And I'm just going to be adding them along the galvanized bin, and I'm going to end up painting this. So you see that I have a pencil because I kept like kind of messing up on the stickers, and I want them more even. And I mean, obviously they're not 100% perfect, but they worked well for me. You're going to see this little hand in the corner because Presley wanted to help me. She's my 4-year-old daughter, and she wanted to help me peel the stickers off. So I was like, yes, you can definitely help. That saved so much time when you have a little helper pulling the stickers off for you. And this is what it looks like when the stickers are all around it. It doesn't matter what color because I'm going to be painting over it anyways. And I'm just using the Waverly chalk paint and ink in painting this. And you could definitely use like 2 coats. I think I only used 1 though because it covered up pretty well. I always think when I buy these galvanized bins or these galvanized buckets that I have to keep it galvanized. I always forget that you can paint these. So here's your reminder. You don't have to leave these galvanized. You could definitely paint them, but they're so cute the way they are. It doesn't, you know, you do what you want with your galvanized buckets, but I have been so obsessed with like black buckets lately. I don't know what it is. It must be this modern farmhouse type coming out at me, but I feel like I've done so many black buckets lately that they're all over my house now. And now I'm just dry brushing it with the Martha Stewart Tilled Soil Paint. And I thought this was kind of like bring out the pop-up stickers. It would also kind of bring out like the jute over the top of the galvanized bucket. Guess it's not really galvanized. Well, it is on the inside. It's still technically galvanized little bucket. That's it for this one. I think this turned out really good. I love pairing it with items I have made recently. I think it all kind of matches really well. And I definitely need like a nice little spring/summer type refresh in my house because after Easter, I have not put anything back up. So definitely excited that I have some new decor pieces. This last one, I'll be using 4 of these window frames from Dollar Tree, and they are not all cracked up to what you think they are. They are very plasticky. They are very flimsy. They're just like a super hot mess for me. So I decided to take this one and paint it with the Waverly chalk paint elephant. I ended up painting them all 4. I end up painting all of them. I can't speak, obviously. I paint all of them with the Waverly chalk paint in elephant. So it's just like a dark gray, super pretty though. And then I thought that I'd go back in with the Tilled Soil from Martha Stewart and dry brush. And I thought it looked absolutely awful. I thought it looked boring. And when I say it looked boring, that's a lot coming from me because I love whites and blacks and grays and really boring colors. I like dressing in really boring colors. But when I say this looked terrible, it was like beyond terrible. So I didn't show a ton of me dry brushing and doing all this, but I did want to show you what it looked like and how I put it together real quick. So I really just took some hot glue, glued all the sides together. I definitely recommend using E6000 for this because it was still a tiny bit flimsy, but I figured if it's on a shelf, if it's on a table or something like that, nobody touches it, it will be just fine. But yeah, I definitely recommend some like stronger glue because I use the Gorilla Glue sticks and those are amazing. And it had trouble holding this together, maybe because it didn't have a bottom. I mean, I'm sure there's different ways we could make these cute little lantern type things. If you didn't already know what I was making, it's like one of those cute little lanterns. So yeah, so here we go. I'm going to make it and then I'm going to change it up a little bit. Towel is like a little flimsy right now, so I did end up re-gluing a couple spots and getting rid of the old hot glue. But like I said, it was boring. So I use this Rust-Oleum stone texture, and this is what it looks like. It still shows the colors that I dry brushed in. I love this like stone spray paint. It is so neat to use. I highly recommend to grab yourself some. It's kind of expensive. I think it's like $7 for a spray can, but I like it. Highly recommend it. I use this new farmer's market sign from Dollar Tree, and I just cut all of the herbs off, and I'm just going to glue them to each side because you can still see that hot glue spot. I was going to put the original pieces back on, but I thought this was kind of more fun. It's kind of spring, kind of summer, kind of like a neutral type. We needed some color in this video, so here's the color for today. Just used a vase from Dollar Tree and some of these LED tea light candles. I really wish I would have had some sort of like rocks to put in the vase, but I didn't, and I just added some boxwood around it on the inside to make it a little more fun and pretty. But you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out Persona Nutrition. I will leave the link in the description box below for you so you're able to check them out. If you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. Till then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!